Welcome, fellow sojourners, to the journey of life. I recently made a video that was a POV of what the world looks like through my eyes as I'm coming up with ideas. I was walking around looking at things, and then over top of the video, I would show a story idea based on just whatever was in front of me. I wanted the intro to this video to be a parody of the Jimmy Neutron brain blast, where the camera goes into his ear, and then you see, like, magic stuff happen. Except for my video, the camera will go into my ear, through the tunnel, and then there just won't be a brain there. That's the joke. Haha, he's stupid. I had an image in my mind of what I thought it should look like. There's a feature on a light motion that can turn an image into a 3D tunnel that the camera can go through. Very handy. And I thought that that is what I would use. Before I started working on it, I decided to look at the original footage, and I was surprised to find out that that's not really what it looked like. Hey, in the footage that I had recorded, I made it sound like I knew more than what I was actually saying. This is the point where I talked about my theory that the creators of Jimmy Neutron didn't actually render out the camera going through the whole tunnel, but instead small sections of the tunnel, and then blended them together with just clever editing tricks. I have no idea if this is actually what they did, but if you look at the footage frame by frame, you can kind of see points that could be invisible cuts. So yeah, but I don't know if that's actually what they did or not. This was a lot easier than creating a wrapping, warping tunnel. So I had the idea I could use colonoscopy photos because it resembled what the Jimmy Neutron ear canal looked like the best. I didn't want to use actual colonoscopy photos, like, it didn't feel respectful. This is somebody's butt tunnel, and I didn't want to use somebody's butt tunnel without their permission, and I wasn't about to get a colonoscopy on principle. So I went to the Wombo AI and asked it to generate colonoscopy photos on the realistic, V2 realistic setting. Come here. Come here. Don't do that. That was a bad idea. I don't think I can sleep anymore. That was a bad idea. That was about as disturbing as when I asked the AI to generate me a picture of a scientist eating a slice of bread. It's not good. Just the wrong kind of wrong. Now, Wombo was a AI art generator before Stable Diffusion launched. Its old styles were not, let's say, the best at creating cohesive images, but what they were really good at is following instructions. So what I did is I got this picture from the internet of a twisty slide with a bend in it. I plugged it into one of the old styles of Wombo and typed in muscle with veins. And these are the results it gave me. You can see it's a little rough. You can tell the computer-generated hand, but since this thing is going to be moving at breakneck speed, I figured it would work, and I think it did. I put them in my drawing program and cut out a small hole at the bend of each tunnel, layered them in a light motion program, and basically moved my virtual camera through. No need for twisting or turning, just up, down, up, down, up, down. And this is the result. Into my mind. Huh. That's, weird.